Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu students. So today I will be teaching you all English. Today we will be doing your reader unit number 7C reading, that is Ranj's Wonderful Bat. Ranj's Wonderful Bat. So we will be learning how a cricketer appreciate its bat more than its life. Rather than his play, he appreciate his bat. Now I shall be reading the lesson story. How's that? How's that? Shouted the wicket keeper, holding the ball up in his gloves. How's that? Echoed the fielders. How? Growled the bowler, glaring at the umpire. Out, said the umpire, and Suraj, the captain of the school team, was walking slowly back to the tool shed at a far end of the field. Now everyone has played this cricket. We have a we have fielders, we have wicket keeper, we have a bowler, we have a bat person, we have a umpire. So what happened now? Someone was shot. Okay, someone had a wicket run or a run. Okay, so the wicket keeper hold it that ball in his gloves and he shouted saying how's that, which was followed by the fielders. So now the umpire said out, and whereas the Suraj, the captain of the team, was walking away from the tool shed which was near the fence. The more stood at 53 for the 4 wickets. Another 60 runs have to be made for a victory. The only one good batsman remained. All the rest were the bowlers who could not make many runs. It was Ranji's turn to bat. He was the youngest member of the team, only 11 but strong and bold. Ranji prepared to face the bowler. The harsh, shiny red ball came speeding towards him. Ranji was going to leap forward and play the ball back to the bowler, but at the last moment he changed his mind and stepped back, planning to push the ball through the ring of the fielders on his right or of the side. The ball swung on the air short of the grass and came through sharply to strike Ranjit on his pads. The umpire raised a finger. Out, he said, and it was Ranjit's turn to walk back to the tool shed. The match was won by the visiting team. Now, see, there was a team, there was a play, that is, there was a cricket match that was going between two schools. Okay, there was a home school and there was another school who visited. So it was the home school had 2 to 3 good batsmen and everyone else were bowlers. Now last we have seen the captain Suraj got ran out, whereas there was the last batsman Ranji, who was the brilliant and the youngest batsman or the player of the team. He could not, so he was the one sharp and he was hard. He was one sharp and he was 11 years old and he was so passionate about this cricket that he just prepared himself that he has to go, he has to win. When some red, this shining ball came, the Ranji decided that he will move forward and he will let a ball to come on his right side, but he just missed the ball and this ball just hit on his pads and the vampire shouted out. Okay, now since it was Ranji was out and it was Ranji's turn to get back to the field and the visiting team has won the match. Never mind, said Suraj, patting Ranji on the back. You will do better next time, but their cricketer coach was more strict. You will have to make more runs in the next game, he told Ranji, or you will lose your place in the side. Avoiding the other players, Ranji walked slowly homewards. He was very upset. He had been trying so hard and practicing so regularly, but when an important game came along, he failed to make a big score. On his way home, he had to pass Mr. Kumar's sports shop. He liked to chat with the owner or look at all the things on the shelves: footballs, cricket balls, badminton, rackets, hockey sticks, balls, and various shapes and sizes. Mr. Kumar had been a state player once and had scored a century in a match against Tanzania. So, whereas when Ranji could not make any runs, he was ran out. So when he came back to the fields, the Suraj, who was the captain of the team, he said, "Never mind, you will do better in the next game." He patted in the back by encouraging him, but the cricket coach was very strict on the other side. He said that if you not make good runs in the next games, Ranji, you will be out of the team. Avoiding the other players, Ranji walked slowly back to the home because he was depressed and he was uncertain about whatever his coach said. While practicing regularly, while waiting for such huge game, and when a huge such important huge game came along, he could not do better and he had a ran out. So he was depressed by that incident. So on his way back home, he used to sit pastime with the Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar had his own game shop, his own game shop, and he liked to chat with the owner and look at the things in the shelves. So he usually look at the footballs, cricket balls, badminton, rackets, etc. And he had a various shapes of all sizes. Now, Mr. Kumar himself was a good cricketer and he played this. He was a state player once and he scored like 100 runs or a century in the match against Tanzania. But this was one day when he did not feel like stopping. He looked the other way and was about to cross the road when Mr. Kumar's voice stopped him. "Hello, Ranji. Why are you looking so sad? Lost the game today." Ranji felt better as soon as he was inside the shop. Yes, we lost this match. "Never mind," said Mr. Kumar. "What will you do without losers anyway? How many runs do you make?" "None. A big round egg." "I haven't made a good score in my last three matches," said Ranji. "I'll be dropped from the team if I don't do something in the next game." Now, what happened? Because it was his habit to stop at Mr. Kumar's stop, but this time he was so depressed that he didn't stop and he was just about to cross the road and a voice stopped him saying, "Ranji, wait." That was Mr. Kumar's voice. And Mr. Kumar said, "What happened, Ranji? Did you lose the game?" So Ranji said, "Yes." Ranji said, "Yes." So Ranji felt little better when he went inside the game, and he said, "We lost the match." So Mr. Kumar said, "Never mind, what will be a game without any losers, and without how can you be a winner if you don't lose any game?" So Mr. Kumar later asked, "How many runs did you make?" So on that Ranji said, "None. A big round egg. I haven't made a good score in last three matches, and if I don't make a good score in my next match, I'll be out of the team." "Well, we can't have that happening," said Mr. Kumar. "Something will have to be done about it." "I am just unlucky," said Ranji. "Maybe, but in that case, it's time for you. It's time your luck changed." Mr. Kumar began looking closely at a number of old cricket bats, and after a few minutes he said, "Ah," and he picked up one of the bats and held it out to the Ranji. "This is it," he said. "This is the luckiest of all my old bats. This is the bat I made a century with." Now, when this Ranji shared his concern about getting out of the cricket team, so on that, Mr. Kumar said that, "No, we cannot let this happen. We cannot let this happen. Henceforth, what we will do is that we will give you a game. We will serve something special for you." And Mr. Kumar started looking in his old bags, and finally he found a old rustic bat, and he gave that back. "Oh, see, this is the luckiest bat. This is the bat which I made with which I hit a century, and now you can have this bat." So this was the story about Ranji. I shall continue in the next class. Allah Hafiz, students.